most people tend to complain about everything and everyone. Venting is really bad, and you might think that by venting you're actually releasing all the negative emotions and feelings, and to feel better, to actually make someone understand you and agree with your perception. Unsuccessful people tend to vent someone because that's the way they think that they will get rid of those emotions, of those feelings. So if you have someone with a very negative mindset and that will vent to someone that has a very positive mindset, this person will dump all his feelings, all his emotions into this person, making this person also negative. You might think that by releasing those emotions, those negative feelings into someone, it will make him feel better. But by removing that negative vibration out of him, from his body, into someone, he's actually holding to that. He's actually attracting more of that negativity to him. So by releasing that to this person all of a sudden will become negative as well. Complaining about everything in life and gossiping and all the negativity that you might think of, slandering and backbiting and all of that childish arguments and blame and shame for their losses and setbacks. These people tend to live in struggle with their health, with their relationships, and money. They're always complaining about everything and everyone because their negative perspective about life is completely holding them down to a negative perspective, right? Always unhappy and unlucky about everything. You have to stay away from this person, otherwise you might end up becoming like them. Now, when a person is venting, he actually thinks that he's venting their frustration, their disappointment and stress, because you will end up making them feel better about themselves. But what he's actually doing is anchoring himself to that problem, because the more focus is on problems, all that negative vibration is actually attracting more from the universe into him. Now, this person is actually creating a self-fulfilling prophecy because it's based on all that negativity and their beliefs and their perspectives and their perceptions about life, which the mind feeds off and makes his reality. So the more he feeds off negativity, the more he will eventually vent, and it becomes a version, like a cycle. The more events, the more the reality tends to send them more of what he don't want, because the more he focuses on problems, the more problems the universe will send him. Because, oh, that's what you want, okay, I'll give you that. But if he all of a sudden changes his mindset and his vibration and starts feeling differently, and obviously dealing with the problems in a different way, stop venting to other people, then you will start looking at possibilities, and the universe will change. Okay, so you're changing your vibration, your energy is somehow different, and to deal with the situation differently, I will send you more opportunities now. And that's the difference, because you have to understand that if you vent to someone, you're not expecting to create any difference, but more of the same problems.